You want to know what all this is? This is a separation of our species. On one hand, you have those that are awake, that are aware, and that every time the government and the state and big pharma and all these big big boys and girls club with all their money and power and lobbying bullshit and all the propaganda, everyday people that are aware and awake become more revolutionized. I don't even know if that's really the word, but they become more inflamed, more aware, more awake, more distrusting, more willing to say F you and all of your crap. The more willing to become a own sovereign thinking individual. On the other hand, the people that are already falling for it, that are extremely, as they say, blue pilled, that are just drinking the Kool Aid, that are the quote unquote sheeple, which is like 97 to 80% of the population, they're going more that way and thus getting sicker, more reliant on the system, more unable to think for themselves, more unable to critically think, and thus more just a tax paying debt slave. You have a divergence of our species. You have Darwinian natural selection happening in real time because the more people follow this path, the more they die off sooner than they should have. The less children they have, and when they do have children, they're sicker, which perpetuates the sickness. And on the other end, people like myself and those that are, as you could say, red pill, that are awake, that are aware, they look at this crap and they don't want anything to do with it. And then they actively will fight it. They will actively civilly disobey. They will actively just, I don't know, not be part of it at all, right? And then eventually, if push comes to shove, they will be the ones that are actually revolting. But hopefully we don't ever get to that point. In that case, I know who's going to win. It's going to be those that have the guns and that are willing to fight. We're seeing a divergence of the blue pill and the red pill. How that plays out over the next 10 years, it's anybody's guess. But let's say the next 50 years. This is what I predict. Those that are saying no to this crap are going to be winning in the markets. They're going to be winning in the mating markets. They're going to be winning in the financial markets. They're not going to be following the crowd and all their broken, corrupt BS. They're going to be winning physically, mentally, and financially. And other people are going to take notice. And over time, these people will have more influence, money, power, whatever. And we will swing back to a direction of more decentralization, less trust in institutions, more people taking sovereignty and ownership of their lives. And that will last for however long it lasts until there's maybe correction in the other way. Those that feel disenfranchised, those that don't want to take personal responsibility, those that want to be a victim, they will then kind of rise up again and they will vote for the morons, usually liberal, usually Democrats, that pander to them, and then they will get power again and will swing back that way again. Or the whole thing's going to come tumbling down and we're going to move to a Bitcoin standard, maybe even like something like a gold standard. They're going to stop printing money and everything's going to change. I don't know. It's probably going to go like this though.